Move over bobbleheads. The Brewers are dealing something a little more old school this weekend.
Yeah, some fans heading to Saturday's game will walk away with a custom Brewers cribbage board. And as Bill Walsh shows us, it's not just a quirky giveaway. It's a nod to a game that is deeply woven into Wisconsin's way of life.
Baseball might be the main event at American Family Field, but this weekend it's cribbage stealing the spotlight.
There's been a lot of social media buzz and a lot of attention, and it's sort of become a little bit of a craze, which is great.
The team will hand out 25,000 special edition cribbage boards to early arrivals on Saturday, tapping into a tradition that's pure Wisconsin. Brewers broadcaster Jeff Levering says he took up the game in 2023.
But Vinny Rotino, who I do games with on TV, every time we work together, we play a game. And we just finished a game, as a matter of fact, and I got him.
Levering says cribbage has become a hit with players, too.
You'd be surprised at how many guys in the clubhouse are playing cribbage.
At Black Husky Brewing in Milwaukee, a cribbage board is as common as a cold pint.
If you get out into rural areas, almost every single, small bar is going to have one. Yeah, we've got 5 or 6.
Cribbage is fairly easy to learn, but there's a special language or lingo to it.
Knobs, so 2 points here.
And it's a mix of math, luck, and tradition, often passed down from generation to generation.
I learned from Tony's, my wife's grandmother.
Levering says cribbage has carved out a spot in his family. The game helped him bond with his son.
He wanted to build his own cribbage board, so he went to Home Depot and got a 2x4 and sawed it down and sanded it and got the peg stencil kit and drilled the holes, and he designed the board, and it turned out really great.
So cribbage at the ballpark may be new, but in Wisconsin, the game has always had a home. 15-2, 15-4, and 5 diamonds for 9.
It feels very sitting at the lake, having a beverage, hanging out with your family.
All right, here it is. I walked around the newsroom with this after I got done interviewing Rich Schlesinger. Yeah. It was like I had a newborn baby. Everyone wanted to hold it. So
all right.
Here.
I mean, this is substantial.
Be careful.
I mean, this is solid.
While you guys look at it, a few things.
All right.
If you want a game, Black Husky Brewing Thursday nights. They are already selling some of these on eBay, and they are selling for $100 a pop.
Wow.
$100. This is from the Brewers. Rick Schlesinger said, if you want to avoid the lines, use the Go Ahead app, the facial recognition.
Right.
You should be able to bypass the longer lines. That will increase your chances of getting one of these. This is the biggest thing since probably the Giannis Brewers jersey.
Yeah.
This is huge.
But I feel like you had your eye on this when they announced it last month.
I did. I had to beg Rick to help to let me take this. I said, I'll show it on the air. Just let me
In the story meeting, you were pleading, let me do the story. And no, I know it's going to be successful, and you, way to go.
Good job, Bill.
I will cherish it forever. I promise.
All right, Bill.
This one's not going on eBay. You can't have it.
All right.